Okay. Well, welcome to another episode of tarot card spreads I use for my business. I'm going to give you a tarot card spread that you can use inside of your business to help you figure out what you're going to sell for whatever month you're in. I did what I'm going to sell in the month of November, how I'm going to make money. This is really an unconventional way to plan for your sales and your sales strategies, but I think it's fun and necessary. So first, let's talk about why is it important to plan for your sales. If you know what you're selling and where your money is coming from inside of your business, that is going to drive all the decisions that you make throughout the month. What kind of content you create, what kind of messaging you have, what kind of people you speak to, where you're deriving all of your attention. If I'm selling one-on-one coaching, I might put more emphasis on Instagram rather than TikTok. If I'm selling courses, I might focus more on TikTok and YouTube shorts than something else, and the topics that I talk about are going to change. And so that is why it's important every single month to have an idea of what you're selling, when you're selling it, and how you're gonna use content to get those people. So I was really struggling with November, trying to figure out what I wanted to focus my attention on, especially because I'm diving more into my YouTube adventures, my lifestyle content, and I was like, what role does my coaching business play in this content creation journey? And so that's what I focused on. So if you're struggling to find direction in what you should sell in any month, keep listening. Let's start off with the spread that you're going to use to figure out what to sell, and then I'm going to show you what I did for November, and I'm going to break it down in practice. First question in the spread is, how am I going to make money in insert whatever your month that you're in? So how am I going to make money in November? The next thing you're going to do is list out all the potential ways that you can make money in your mind. Whether that's, for me, maybe it's one-on-one coaching, courses, content creation, brand deals. I'm going to make a list, and I'm going to think of the ones that I want to focus on. For me, I picked one-on-one coaching, courses and passive offers, and content creation. And the next 3 questions that you ask in your spread are going to follow as this. What role will one-on-one clients play in income in November? What role will passive income and courses play in November? What role will content creation play in November? And that will start to give you an idea of how these different avenues of income will impact your ability to make money, stop you from making money, and you'll see that play out in my own spread that I did that we'll dive into in a minute. Now, the next question that you're going to ask is, what unexpected opportunities are going to come your way? I always say the coolest part about being an entrepreneur is you can make money whenever you want, but there's also more opportunities for us to make money than we think. And so this is a very important question, so you can kind of be like, okay, there's other things at play that I might not be thinking about, but will be made aware to me in the near future. Last 2 questions are, what should I focus on to attract money in November? And this is like within yourself. Where should your focus be in addition to the offers that you're selling? And then very lastly, what will the financial outcome be of November or whatever month you're doing this in? So here's the actual spread you're going to use. Break it down with these questions just like this. And I'm going to dive into my reading that I did for myself so you can see how this plays out in real time. First question I asked is, how should I make money in November? And the card we get is Page of Pentacles. And this card is super fun because this is all about new opportunities, new creative projects, new things to take action on. But the thing with this card is, like, there might not be the motivation there to take action on those projects, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't focus on those things. So what I got out of that for myself is that, you know, it's okay if I don't think I have all the resources I need to succeed in this project. It's still a sign that I should take a chance on it and start to do those things that are going to bring it to fruition. So for example, I'm imagining my new creative project could be one of 2 things. Content creation, really going in full time on YouTube content and lifestyle content outside of just my coaching content. And also I have a new business that's starting in the new year, Living Adventures. We already have a podcast, but we're launching something new in January. So this is like another thing that I need to devote my time and attention to because that's where the money is going to come from. The next question I asked is, what role is one-on-one coaching going to play? And this one is really interesting. I got 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is like competition and challenge and a battle. And what I got out of this card is, it's going to feel like a battle if I devote all of my attention to getting one-on-one clients right now. And it will pull me away from creative projects, which is not something I want at all. I really want to go all in on my creative projects. It's the last 2 months of the year. There's so many people right now who are saying, go all in, it's your last chance to hit your metrics, hit your goals, yada, yada, yada. But I'm like, it's also like the last 2 months of the year where you're probably burnt out and tired. Like, let's just honor our energy and do more of what's fun. And so for me, this was a sign that one-on-one coaching should not be my focus. Yes, I'll still sell it. Yes, I'm still coaching clients, but I'm not going to devote my creative energy into selling one-on-one coaching, creating content around one-on-one coaching. That energy needs to go to my creative projects that I've been working on lately. The next question is, what role will passive offers play? And I got Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is logical. She is wise. She is maternal. And so for me, I think like when it comes to the decision of what to do with my passive offers, like just make a logical decision. And for me, it logically makes sense to continue selling passive courses. I have my 9 to Freedom program that teaches you how to sign clients from start to finish on Instagram, grow an audience there, build your first offers in a small service-based business. I have Content Closer that teaches you how to plan 30 days of content in advance. I have MICROCELEBRITY Makeover that teaches you how to become a micro-celebrity and grow an audience online. Like, I have so many different ways to help people. Of course, I should keep selling those things because those are very logical and they make me happy, right? And even my Made for Everything program, which is the life coaching program that helps people. We do live coaching calls. It's not passive, but it's so easy and so fun for me to facilitate for those clients. So like, of course, I'm going to keep doing that. Now, the next one I had is like, what role will content creation play in my ability to make income? And I got 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is like a battle, but a battle that was worth it. It's like hard work, rigorous work. You're putting in time. You're getting maybe some setbacks. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. And that is really how I've been viewing like my growing of this YouTube channel, is like, it's not 0 to 1,000 subscribers overnight. Like, we're at 72 now. Oh, I think 73 right before I started recording. There was 73, which is super exciting for 1 month of work. And it might not be like exactly what I expect. I don't know what I expect with this channel, honestly. I'm just having a good time. I'm here to have a good time, and I'm here to make videos that creatively document my life and help some people. So as long as I'm doing that, I'm having a good time. But I think like, should I bet on content creation making me $1 million this month? Maybe not. And maybe that's okay. I have income coming into my business, I think, for at least the next 6 months. So like, I'm good. We're vibing if no money gets made from content creation. Like, this is a hobby passion project. If you couldn't tell from the Page of Pentacles, that has no promise of money, but the idea of it coming soon. So that is the role. So basically what I'm getting from this is I need to focus so far, I'm going to focus heavily on content creation and creative projects, and including accepting creative projects from brands and sponsors and things like that. And I already have some in the behind the scene works, and focusing a lot on my courses and the things that I've already created to help people succeed, especially as I ride out into the new year, like really honoring my energy and not burning myself out. I'm not risking it for the biscuit for the next half of the year, like, or the next 2 months in the year. I am just vibing. Ooh, this one was crazy. Okay, so the next question was, what unexpected opportunities are going to come my way? And I was like, okay, unexpected opportunities. I was thinking like good things, like new doors being opened for me, new people coming into my life. No, the new opportunity is the closing of a chapter, because I got 10 of Swords, which, I mean, doesn't that just look horrific? It's like being stabbed in the back. But for me, this card, I think, signifies the end of an era, the closing of a chapter. And I've already talked about closing eras in my life in this YouTube channel just within the month I've been here. But I really think like my unexpected opportunity is going to be something unexpectedly just, I'm going to be done with it. And I'm curious to see what that will be. I will not try to predict it. I am just going to try to vibe. I know like tomorrow night is a blood moon in Taurus, and my sign is Taurus. And like, that's supposed to be like, it's an eclipse. It's supposed to be like this big upheaval, this big change. And so I'm like, I wonder if it has something to do with that. Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that one's just curious and interesting to see. Ooh, the last 2 cards are so delicious and so nice. What do I need to focus on in November? And baby girl, we got King of Pentacles, which is money. But like money with a plan. Basically what I got from this is like ambition plus confidence equals money. As long as I go after my dreams in November, and as long as I'm confident in the things that I'm creating, the things that I'm selling, like money will flow my way. It just has to. The other thing that I need, because the king of anything is very mature, like I need a plan to make it happen, and I need to stick to that plan and just be really confident in it. So if I say I'm going to go all in on content creation and selling passive offers, I got to go all in. I got to stick to a plan, a strategy that I create. I'm going to create a marketing plan to do all of that. And that's really what's gonna help me succeed. The other thing with the King of Pentacles that I got intuitively whenever I was doing this reading was that anything that I do this month is not a risk. Like, I already know what works in life, in business, in content. Like, I just need to follow my own intuition and know that I will succeed, because there is no other path than success for me. And I posted about this weekend on my Instagram about how I went to Harvard and my friend has an interview with Harvard Law School. So I went, I met some of the law school students who are friends of his. And I get so caught up in my industry, like being with online entrepreneurs and business owners. And I was talking, and like, you know, if you're an entrepreneur, a lot of us think the same. And I was talking with one of the law school students, and he's like, wow, I really just admire people like you and people who do the things that you do. Like, I myself, I need to pick a path of 100% certainty, and I stick on it. I don't like risks. So for someone to start a business like you did, like super risky, super impressed by you. And in my head, I just thought it was so funny that he said that. And I really respected that he told me that, because you get so caught up in the entrepreneurship world. Like, if you're surrounded by entrepreneurs, everybody's doing it, it feels like, yeah, of course I would do this. But there are times when you doubt yourself, right? But for me, I'm like, oh, being a business owner is not a risk. And maybe it's because I've been a business owner full-time for 3 years now. Like, I know I'm gonna make it. It's not a risk. I've always been 100% certain, like, this will work out for me, because I'm not gonna stop until it works out. And it's the same thing with like starting this YouTube channel. I am 100% confident that this YouTube channel will grow and I will be successful, and we're gonna build a huge community of people who love each other here, because I want that. And I'm not gonna stop until it happens. And I'm not gonna stop until there's a place where people feel supported and have their values reflected back to them, and have, you know, just a community of people who get them. And that's my goal and that's my mission. I'm not gonna stop. And so I always tell my own clients in life coaching and business coaching, like, you don't fail unless you decide you're done, and that looks like failure to you. But until then, it's just lessons, it's just reroutes, it's just all a part of the journey to get to where you want to be. And where you want to be can change, but there's no failure. And so I'm 100% certain I will succeed. And I thought that was interesting that he told me that, and then now it's being reflected in the King of Pentacles energy, where it's like, no, you will succeed. Ambition, confidence, you got this. The other thing, I could go on with King of Pentacles forever, because I love that energy, because I'm a Taurus, because money, because security, because luxury, because all of those values that I have, but also because I was doing a meditation this morning, and I was trying to figure out like what was stopping me. Like, I really was like, okay, what energy do I need to harness to maximize this big change that's coming with the blood moon on November 8th, right? All of that stuff. And I was like trying to figure out how I could make things feel easier for me. You know, I've thought my whole life, like, you have to work hard to get the things that you want. The harder you work, the more you prove yourself, the more money you'll make, the more hours you put in, the more drive you have over everything else, everyone else, the better you'll be. But then if you look at life and you look at people and you look at reality, that's not always true. Like, yeah, hard work beats talent, maybe, but not really. Sometimes people don't work hard and things happen for them because it's in alignment. And like, that's why you see people go viral overnight. Maybe they're just in alignment with what they're supposed to be doing, or fully operating in their worth, or you see people's businesses blow up all overnight because they're exactly on path and taking aligned action and all of those things. And I was really trying to uncover this block of why I can't let things be easy for me. And that's my project of the week. They're reprogramming that in my mind this week. I'm doing a lot of unblocking, the To Be Magnetic program, which you should check out in the description below. I will keep ranting and raving about that forever. It's not sponsored. I'm just obsessed. I just did a video on that this weekend, so go check that out too. Love that process of manifestation. But the other thing with the King of Pentacles is that you just let money flow to you because you know you have it, because you know you're gonna get it. So that was good news. And then the very last card, which is my outcome. And I love the outcome. It makes me feel so good, and just feel so good about everything I'm deciding to do over the next month. If you saw, I closed this program, Burnout Breakup, that I was launching. I was really nervous about it, but after I followed that intuitive download that I got, things have just been happening for me. I'm gonna keep following the intuitive downloads I get, because they're leading me to some really good places, and I never in my life have trusted my intuition so much, but it's like rock solid. Anyways, the last card I got, the outcome of November for Ashley Maya Milky, that's me, is Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, that's like celebration, collaboration. Really, like, for me, I'm just like hard work is gonna pay off. Even though you don't have to work hard, things can flow easily to you. That we're working on that this week. And like good times are coming my way. I was trying to think, okay, but like also what does this mean in like a financial way? And for me, I'm like, the projects I'm working on are going to be fruitful, and like I don't need to worry. There's nothing to worry about. Like this is such a happy card. This is such a happy card. Things are going so well. And so I'm super excited. This is honestly, I did this morning, and this was my one thing I wanted to manifest today. I was listening to the Expanded podcast, and I listened to, I think, an episode they had 2 weeks ago maybe, where someone was talking about like their manifestation process, how they used to be magnetic to do their best, and they say they came up with micro manifestations for every day. Like what did they want to achieve that day, manifest that day. And today I wanted to manifest like what I was going to achieve in November, and like how I was going to make money, because I'm making this big pivot with doing more content creation, making more money from content creation, adding that stream of revenue into my business. And I was like worried about that, but this reading gave me so much clarity. You know, now I know, like, don't go all in on one-on-one coaching. The clients will come to me. I don't need to push content for that. It's just going to happen. I know that, you know, my passive courses are going to do really well, which I mean makes sense. Like Black Friday is this month, and if I wanted to do something with a Black Friday sale for my passive courses, I could. I have experience with ads. I could throw an ad up really quick, make some money that way. Like I'm good, and it's just really nice to have that clarity and have that direction. So the last thing I'll say is use the spread. Don't forget, go back to the beginning, check out the spread, use it yourself. If you have a deck of tarot cards, if you are new to intuition and you don't know how to read tarot cards and all those things and you want help, book an intuitive reading with me. I'll put that right in the description down below. We can sit down for a 30-minute session. We'll do a spread for your either November, your December, whatever month you're watching this, and come up with exactly what you should be selling over the next month, what you should focus on, what you should not focus on, what the outcome will be. And after we do the reading, the really fun part about my intuitive readings is you don't just get the reading, you get the strategy. So the first 10 minutes, we bust out the whole reading, we figure out what you should focus on, and then we create the marketing plan and the sales strategies to get this thing sold. The products sold, the services sold, all the things that you want to sell. So check out the link in the description down below. There's also some really good testimonials from clients who have done that in the past. I've helped clients add tens of thousands of dollars of revenue into their business. I've helped clients get exact clarity on what they should be doing, change relationships, get new relationships, change their business practices, go viral even. Like I have 2 stories of clients who have gone viral on TikTok and gotten 200 applications for their coaching programs overnight, completely sold out, waitlisted kind of vibes. And a lot of that stuff happens when you have the right strategies, and that's stuff that we create on the intuitive business readings. Okay, that's it for me, guys. This was actually so fun. I wasn't sure what I was gonna make the video about, but then it ended up being this, and I love it. There's so many more fun videos coming out, so if you don't already subscribe to my channel, please like and subscribe. I create business content, lifestyle content, behind the scenes content of what it's like to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to Mexico very soon, so I'm gonna vlog like what it's like going to Mexico to work there for a week. I'm also in the process of launching a second business, so I haven't told my business partner this yet, but I kind of told her. But I'm thinking about doing a little documentary style on what it's like to create a business from scratch, and that's exactly what we're doing. So if you like those topics, like and subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when I feel like it. And I hope to just see you hanging around. We also got some fun YouTube shorts coming, all the things. Okay, I'll stop rambling. Have a lovely day. Bye, guys.